Right, everyone. Welcome to Deep Dives with Dogs. Um, on today's topic for discussion, I'm going to talk about kind of the U.S. Voting system and how things have kind of changed somewhat. More specifically, because the 17th Amendment. Um, 17th Amendment, if you are not aware, it allows U.S. citizens to vote in their senators. Now, nowadays, that would be seen as kind of like a what? You couldn't vote your senators in? But yeah, for most of American history, you couldn't vote in your own senators. More or less what happened was, like your state legislature chose these people. So in a way, you kind of did elect them, but you didn't directly elect them. So it was more like a, hey, I voted for Billy Bob, let's say. Well, Billy Bob and his cabinet decided on Jimmy and Sabrina to go to Congress for us as senators. All right. But there was cries during more of the progressive era, the early 20th century, that this could lead to corruption, and there's good evidence for that. I mean, you look at systems of governance today, and even in the past, where hey, you put your friends in places where you want them to be, and kind of a whole system runs with friends of friends of friends of friends, you know. And it kind of was a big deal, you know. Hey, big deal. But people were very upset by that idea. We don't want corruption. Corruption's bad, and it is bad. It leads to many things that you wouldn't want to really enjoy or have to suffer through. So they do this. They pass this amendment. Now there is some arguments against direct elections, you could say, or that the system we have now is any less corrupt than it was back then. That's more of the argument. Uh, the reasoning being, to become a senator, obviously, costs a lot of money. Now, that's just the truth of the matter. It's not how it's supposed to be. You shouldn't. It's not supposed to be, oh, you're elected because you have more money, but it's how it is. Mostly because of advertising. If people don't know who you are, don't know your policies, don't know what you're even going to government for, why would they vote for you? There's no reason to vote for you. If they don't know you, they don't care about you. They're not going to show up to the ballot box. You're like, I've seen them before. I'm going to vote for them. But if they don't know you, it makes it a little difficult, you could say. But and that's where advertising money comes in. So advertisers, whoever they are, could come in and say, hey, I'll give you X amount of dollars to advertise. But in exchange for me, when you get in to Congress, I'll need you to do this and this for me. I need you to fight for this for me. Please. I appreciate it. That can, of course, be a little corrupt. Just being honest. Obviously, not always, but in a way, it is kind of corruption. And it is a lot of how the modern system kind of works. It's expensive. Unless you're a billionaire already, or, hey, you know what? You're lucky and you are somewhat wealthy and you get a lot of donations, you have a big audience of some sort, you could become a congressman. But that's not really what the system was intended for. The system was intended for anybody to become a congressman, no matter socioeconomic status. It was meant for the average Joe, the citizen, to become part of the government. It's a government of the people. It's a government by the people for the people. That's the idea. Um, I don't necessarily know if I would say this system is more corrupt or less corrupt than the old system. I think they both have their problems. The old system, you could also buy a senator that way too, to be fair. Um, so that argument, for why the current system is more corrupt would work with the old argument, with the old system as well. And there's not really a way to fix this. There kind of could be. You could say that advertising slots for running members of Congress uh, could be free. You can make a whole system around that, but that also causes its own issues that you don't really know the ramifications for. But yeah, it's obviously a hard thing. The framers of the Constitution, while they were wealthy men themselves, a lot of them, um, they didn't necessarily want only wealthy individuals or wealth to decide the country. It's for everyone. Even if maybe everyone doesn't always get along, it was for everyone. A group of peers, you could say. But this is the system. you know, live within the system, try to work within the system to improve things. But what do you guys think? Do you think the current system is worse than the older system? Do you think there's a new system that could be put in place? Um, leave something down in the comments. Tell me, what do you think? Do you think the 17th Amendment was a good idea? Personally, I do think it is better. Um, it allows anyone to become a senator, really, theoretically, whereas before it was only certain people could, realistically. But yeah, is there another system you would rather have? And yeah, let me know. Leave a comment. And if you like the video, leave a like. I always appreciate that. And if there's anything I can improve on as well, let me know. Always like comments of construction. and if you can, please subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Thank you.